Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's not Clark Kent either. It's just me going back to school tomorrow. A lot of South Africans are going back to school. We want to show you some delicious treats to add to your lunchbox to make sure that it's an extra special day. And Salati's going to help us do that, and so is Clem Pedro with my favorite thing in the whole world.
What's that?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, those are really cool glasses.
Thanks.
It's like...
Don't poke in there. There's no lens.
There's no lens in there.
They're fake lenses, my friend. They're fake
kitchen.
lenses, all right? Okay, don't judge. It's all about the style, you see.
But then why didn't you style up? Like,
get over yourself. Let's show us how to make chocolate chip cookies. That is the focus, not my lensless glasses. Everyone else is loving the look online, so you can just make a cookie.
Whatever. Cool. So like I said, this batter for this cookie, it's not even normal.
Okay.
Because these cookies are so fudgy, so chewy. It's absolutely the ultimate chocolate chip cookie.
Which is weird, because people think that a chocolate chip cookie should be crunchy. I don't think so.
No.
Those chewy, fudgy ones are the best in the world.
Especially when you like had a heartbreak and you just like kind of cry, chew into the cookie. Been there, Dan? Been there?
Never.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Ice cream is my thing when that goes. When that happens.
Let's get started. So I've got some softened butter, softened by just leaving it out to soften on its own.
Great, so room temperature vibes.
Some salati icing snow, which is really great. We're going to add 3 different types of sugars. Not a lot of it. Yeah. We're going to just use 3 different types, and I'll explain why. Cool. This adds your initial sweetness to your cookie mix. And all the quantities are on the website. You can go check it out there.
Cool.
Salati caster snow is also great, adds that sweetness. Because it's fine, really incorporates really easily into a mixture, just like the icing snow.
Lovely. Oh, I see. So there's a finer sugar. I kept forgetting at home what the difference between caster sugar was and caster snow, and now I know.
It is. It's literally, you can think about snow is super fine, and then the caster sugar is just a little,
it's like a really
finer than normal.
It's one of those ones you'd find in the top of those not croissants, those donuts that you'd get in the stores. You'd find on top of your donuts.
Yeah, sometimes. Awesome. So now let's talk about the magic, where the magic actually happens. Cool. I've got 2 dark brown sugars here, Muscovado and Demerara. They are awesome. They are like fudginess, goodness on their own.
And you can add one. What's the difference?
So Muscovado's a little darker than the Demerara.
It's got a little bit more syrup in it.
Yeah, more density. So Demerara is going to be great for this one. That's going to go in there. What you're going to do is you're going to mix it until it's called the creaming method. When you cream the sugar into the butter, and basically the butter becomes super light and fluffy.
Lovely, that's what I want to get to. Wow, you're throwing it all out of your box there. Sure, Clem.
That's fine.
That's a violent cookie over there.
It really is. It really, really is.
Okay, so start off slowly to obviously start incorporating it, and then once it's got into the actual butter itself, you can turn up the speed a little bit more.
So you let it go for a little longer at home, and then next step is going to be, can you pop these to the side for me, Dan?
Sure, I can.
A for effort and for assistance. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Eggs go in and eggs.
How does that work?
There we go.
Cool. 2 eggs go in.
I nearly missed the bowl there again.
You didn't though, you made it, well done.
And then what I've got is some flour.
Cool, and it's normal flour, right?
I'm not even going to sift it. Normal flour goes in.
Cool. You can sift it if you really, really, really want to, but I wouldn't. You want those chewy bits in there.
A little bit of salt, bicarbonate of soda, and baking powder. That's going to give it a little bit of lift and seasoning. Always add salt to your baking.
Salt is a great complement to sweetness.
Cool. So you're going to mix. You end up with a beautiful... Oh, chocolate chips, right? Those go in there. Actually, I'm going to keep this. We're going to snack on it all day. Lovely. Chocolate chips go in there.
And basically incorporate them in until you look like this little batter that you've got over here.
Yeah. Now, normally what people do is they end up rolling this out onto a floured surface. I'm not about that life at all, okay? No. It's super, super sticky, which is important. Because when it comes to cookies, the wetter the better, okay? Cool. So,
the wetter the better, right? There in your crib notes.
So 2 spoons, I kind of just keep it nice and chunky. Cool. And then I kind of use my hand like a little rock.
And then nothing, you just leave it like that?
Yeah. And it just bakes itself.
You liar, you have to press it down.
So you make this
with this one?
No, I don't even squish them.
What?
Just like that. And there's a reason for it, because this mixture is so ooey and gooey, it's just going to fall and collapse on its own.
It'll flatten on its own right. Oh, wow.
So this goes to the oven literally for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how big you've made it.
Yummy.
And it comes out
looking like that. Oh my goodness gracious! Let's break one and share one.
Yes, because I'm telling you, this is something I can't do it on your own. Because I know what it's about.
Oh, look at that!
That is the most chewiest cookie. So you're gonna feel a bit nervous when it comes, like, and you'll be like, this thing hasn't set. Did it set outside of the oven? maybe pop it in the fridge for a little bit, and it becomes the most ooeyest, gooeyest cookie ever.
This is so delicious. Something I definitely want to find in my lunchbox. If you want all the details on how to get this in your lunchbox tomorrow, make sure you go find it on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za. What are you saying that you dreaded having in your lunchbox? Over to you, Bon.
Those ooeyest, gooeyest Choc chip cookies look so delicious. I can't wait to dig in. We've had such an inspiring afternoon in the loft chatting to our very inspiring entrepreneurs. And we also asked you what you dreaded having in your lunchboxes. I remember my most dreaded one was fish paste. To this day, I can't stand the smell of fish paste. It reminds me of Matt's. But Singobile Dlamini says, why are people hating on polony though? Polony and cheese was fine with me. Good for you. Upi Were says, brown bread, cheese. I don't like them at all, especially cheese. What? Cheese is the best though. And Nodlala says, in my lunchbox, there was 2 fat cakes with mince. We called Dundu in Xhosa, and chicken feet, amancine. And Siviwe says boiled eggs. They always made a noise in the lunchbox when you run. We'll be back after the break and wrapping it up with our inspiring entrepreneurs. Don't go away.